Yeah, Isaiah, welcome to New Orleans, man. Why don't you just start by telling us a little bit about what it is that brought you to the Saints and got the deal done?
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, we had a handful of teams just reach out as far as to my agent and everything, and we did a good job before the draft. We had a top three, top teams that we would like to go to in whatever scenario, and we were able to work out a deal with the Saints, and this is where I chose I wanted to be, man, and I'm just super fired up and excited to be here. So
It's awesome. Accurate to interpret from that the Saints were in that top three?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Do you see yourself at the next level, more at safety or linebacker? I've seen you listed as both, depending upon what site you're looking at and all those things.
Yeah. No, I mean, I feel comfortable being able to play both. I feel like I'm a player that can play both and be utilized in different positions. So, whatever coaching staff asks me, I'm gonna do it because, I just wanna play ball and just keep showing people that I belong and a great resource for a team as far as playing multiple positions and special teams as well. So
What was that transition like going from safety to linebacker? I mean, was it something that you just had to learn a little bit more in coverage? Was it run support, or what was that like?
yeah, I definitely say, for me, it was pretty smooth because I was already a physical safety. And so I had no problem being in the box whatsoever, but definitely learning more run fits and, just a scheme of the D line and, a couple different fits. Other than that, is pretty natural. I mean, when we played in the national championship in that FCS spring season, that week leading up to it, they told me they're going to use me at Sam. So basically learned all their stuff in a week and rotated at that. And then, after that, got moved to Sam linebacker. And then, I've been used as safety as well in the slot as dime nickel. So, it was a very easy transaction because I also had that knowledge of what the DBs were doing behind me. So, I just, trust that they're doing their job, know where they're supposed to be, just continue to develop myself. So,
I know it's early on in your process, but did the Saints give you any indication of what their vision is for you and which position you might fill in?
uh, yeah. So right now, I just believe I'll be playing linebacker. But again, whatever they want me to do, I'll go out there and do it. So,
How would you kind of best describe your game and highlight some of your strengths?
yeah. I'd say one of my strengths is just, my speed, physicality, and I'd probably say just how I go about the game. I feel like I play the right way, communicate with my teammates, run the ball, be in the right spot. And, I feel like as a linebacker, I bring those coverage skills, that a secondary guy would have and be able to run with any tight ends, running backs and even receivers at times. I'm confident in my ability to do that. So
When you get an opportunity to join a team like this that leans in on versatility and everything like that, and kind of talking to you about playing safety and playing linebacker, or at least having the experience at safety, what does it mean to walk onto a roster where if you play linebacker, you learn from Demario Davis; if you play safety, you learn from Tyrann Mathieu? Like, how important is that opportunity for you?
it means everything, man. Because as far as me transitioning positions, I feel like even when I wasn't at this level, I was always watching guys like Mario, Fred Warner. But then, I've been watching Honey Badger since he's been to LSU and watching different safeties as well. So that's going to be a great resource for me to learn from those guys and have them help me develop my game and be able to pick their brains and learn from some of the greats. Man, it's very special, a great opportunity. So I'm just going to soak it all in and just go out there and give it my best.
Isaiah, you kind of mentioned special teams, and that was one of the things that you kind of did at Nebraska too. But just
Mhm.
kind of talk about. I mean, I know you're familiar with probably the new NFL rule about special teams, but how important is that to kind of get your feet wet and such?
No, I mean that's very important because that's how I started my career. So I'm always gonna have that chip on my shoulder. If I don't know if y'all know, but I started as a walk-on at Nebraska, and like that was my path to the field. And I just kept climbing and climbing. So essentially, coming in for me as a UDFA, I'm doing the same thing, and I have no problem with that. To me, I love special teams, man, because that's just another way I'm out there on the field, being able to do what I love. So, and the new rules will be good too, because it'll be more of a tight end linebacker, guys on the field. So, I think that's what kind of teams are also looking for as well, that are able to do that, and then also fill in wherever needed in the linebacker core. So.
Hi.
We got to ask who's little man.
Gotta ask about.
Yeah, this is my son Kendrick. Say
Okay,
hi.
bud.
Good. Go watch a movie.
How you like being a dad?
It's awesome, man. Definitely. For me, I didn't grow up with my dad most of my life, so I always wanted to be a dad, and I've always loved this game of football. I do it for my family. Be able to change their lives, my lives, and then ever since I had my son, I got someone that depends on me every day. Just be that dad that I didn't have. Man. It's awesome, different type of love that you can't really explain. So I love it.
That's awesome, man. Can you tell us a little bit about, I think it was 2021, you were awarded the Effort Award in the season opener. What tell us a little bit more about the Effort Award and kind of what that meant, what that might mean to you.
Yeah, the effort award is just every aspect of the game: running the ball, finishing, being on par with our coverage and our defense, and yeah, I mean that's about it, and that's obviously a great thing to earn. Because that's what you strive for on defense. So, that's all we ask for at the end of the day is effort. Even if you're not always right, just giving effort, running the ball, finishing, trying to punch the ball, and things of that nature. So that was pretty special too, because that was my first game linebacker, and I think we beat Colorado State, so that was a pretty cool moment as well for us.
I know it's early for you in your process here with the Saints, but have you gotten the opportunity yet to speak with Michael Hodges, the Saints linebacker coach?
Yeah, yep, I have. He's been very good to talk to so far, and just excited to work with him. One of the great minds in the NFL. Thought you guys almost lost him in the offseason, so it's good to able to retain him as a coach, and again, being able to use him as a resource and pick his brain for anything and everything. So yeah, I'm excited for that.